So, this just in, scooters have come a long way in the past decade. Seriously, if you want to know what's happening in the world of maxi-scooters, or as I prefer, business commuter class scooters, the answer is comfort, safety, and cutting-edge electronics. Case in point, BMW's all-new C400GT. I mean, at 30,000 feet, you have a 350cc fuel-injected 4-stroke single, running out to a CVT belt transmission. But after that, everything goes up a notch. Under the safety heading, you have both ABS brakes and traction control, plus LED headlights and turn signals. Then, under comfort and convenience, how do you feel about keyless ignition, heated grips, and saddle? Plus a flex case helmet storage. While the electronics box gets checked with super cool TFT instrument screen with multi-controller. All set to go with Bluetooth cell phone connectivity. I mean, this is just unreal. A far cry from the days of 2-strokes with kickstarts and manual chokes. Am I right? Well, you don't have to take my word for it. Here now is this week's guest road tester, Shaena Dearman.
So Shaena, I just thought it'd be really interesting to put you on this, given that you've been riding a Harley Softail. So to go from a cruiser, a big displacement cruiser, to something like this, I thought it'd be fun. What was your first impression when you saw this?
Well, also being a BMW driver with my car, I thought it was pretty unique that I would get to drive a BMW. Had always wanted to be on a 2-wheeled BMW. Curious about the scooters. I've been wanting to get into a scooter and give it a go. More European than I'm used to, and I was worried I'd be lost with what to do with my feet. But it turned out to be a really good ride. I was very happy with it.
Yeah. So it's so simple to use. You start it up, you fired it up, and off we went. So what did you think of the engine?
Super easy to get used to. It doesn't take off on you when you first get going, which I appreciated. I like to get the lay of the land first before I get going too fast. In the upper end, it had lots of speed. I could keep up with the group. So smooth. There was no vibration in the hand grips, which was part of the reason I'd got out of some of the riding because of my arthritis. And in the seat, very, very comfortable. And I must say the heated grips and seat is a nice touch.
What did you think of the brakes?
I had an opportunity to try both the brakes. I don't know how you described the back brakes, but they'll stop you on a dime. I used mostly my right hand brake for the front brakes, and lots of stopping power. I was impressed.
What did you think of the instrumentation? We have this sort of keyless system here, and you just hit the button and off you go in terms of the starting and everything. But what did you think of the new pod? The instrument pod?
Phenomenal. I'm used to older bikes, so fumbling with the key and where's the key, and the tachometers being smaller. So visuals great. I bet you it would be awesome at nighttime. It told you everything. It was simple, so there's not a lot of confusion. I could easily see if my signals were on and get those turned off so that I was safe. I like it.
Now, you mentioned that you're a BMW car owner. What did you think of this in terms of BMW fit, finish, the paint, just overall? What do you think of the product?
To me, it looks very much like what I would expect for a BMW. It's got subtle coloring, but it's sporty, because I like the 3 Series. So it fit all of that bill. I like black and the gunmetal gray. Yeah, my favorite.
So it's still, spring here in southern Ontario. It's a little chilly, and you mentioned that you had the heated grips and the heated saddle. But overall, what was it like to ride? Were you comfortable? Were you getting buffeted at all? The overall riding impression?
It's a very good ride. It's a fun ride. I wouldn't say you have to be terribly technical. I wasn't getting buffeted by the wind at all. The windscreen definitely was doing its job. The heat for that kind of comfort, and the smoothness, and you just sit on it and it just goes. It's almost like riding a bicycle, but it also has the benefits of the speed of a motorcycle, and it's a great blend.
What about the storage system? Did you have a chance to have a look under here? What did you think of this?
What I liked best about the understorage is that my helmet can go in here, because that's always been, where do I put the helmet when I'm leaving? I don't want to go into work and to the office with dragging my helmet with me. So I really liked that, and then it has that feature that it pops up so that you're not going to mistakenly rub it against your tire.
Nice. So where do you see this at home? Like it's GT, it's got the rider protection. I know that we've actually toured on the larger version, the 650 GT BMW scooter. Where do you see this fitting into someone's lifestyle?
I think they could take it anywhere. Their dreams would be, it'd be limitless for them. It's going to tuck in into the city because it's smooth. You're not playing around with a lot of foot shifting and things, so from that, simplicity helps. And I think anyone who just wants to have a couple things attached to it and just take off for the day, it would do it.
Had a good time?
Had a great time.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
You did a great job.